right, so we got Rebound here with Martin Lawrence. So basically there's nothing at all to say about this one in terms of the case or in terms of presentation, except once again we have some great spelling errors. Look at that, they couldn't even spell Lawrence right. Just look at it, you know, you gotta be kidding me. It even says Martin Lawrence on the front. But, you know, let's pop this bootleg in, see how horrible the quality is, shall we? All right, we got that in there. All right, let's see what this bootleg gives us. This bootleg for Rebound with Martin Lawrence. Now, as we could see, the quality, obviously, is absolute garbage. The real sad part is that because I am shooting from the TV, you might have the false impression that this quality looks any better than it does. Let's take a listen to just this incredible audio, shall we?
We didn't make drills or have any skills. We'll just have to make some up there.
Yeah, that clearly just doesn't sound like this was Rebound projected in the Taco Bell toilet bathroom. Yeah, I'm pretty sure toilet bathroom. That's the material I'm coming up with, ladies and gentlemen. Toilet bathroom. But this bootleg is a toilet bathroom. All right, I'll just leave it there for now. But let's go on to something else. Let's go to No Country for Old Men, which I think is my first Coen Brothers bootleg. So that's this is making bootleg history here. And it also says it's a part of the not Warner Brothers, the Paramount Pictures widescreen collection edition, which the amount of times I mess up in these videos really showcases my ADD and autism and possible speech impediment I may or may not have. But whatever, let's put in the bootleg. You guys don't want to hear about all that. You want to see the bootleg. Let's go ahead and put her in. Let's see what we got for this bootleg of No Country for Old Men, the Academy Award winning film, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, and you get this amazing quality, and this is what I love about these bootlegs. I mean, I love how just somebody's just in the middle of the frame. You know, let's go back for that a little bit. Yeah, somebody's just in the middle of the frame right there. You know, just cleaning off the lens as the Miramax logo comes up, and somebody's obviously walking. I guess that was intentional, you know, for this film. Let's see if there's a little more of that. Oh yeah, look at that, look at that. You gotta love it, you gotta love it. Just somebody blocking the middle of this beautiful cinematography, which, if I'm not mistaken, I think Roger Dinkins shot this film. But yeah, you know, just blocking the cinematography. And also another thing too is the window back here is open. But you just gotta love it, you know. You just gotta absolutely love it. Yeah, the dialogue, the audio just sounds just as good as you think it would, you know? Just as good audio, you know? Just great audio. And great picture, too. I love how when it's moving, it looks like it's in stop motion or something like that. Like very, very stuttery. Like, oh shit, I'm pressing the wrong button. I meant to press the eject button. And I'll also leave that bootleg right there. And now we move on to the hood bootlegs. I'm going to actually look at this bootleg of Ray first, because on my one of my very early bootleg DVD videos, I did this bootleg. But for those who haven't seen that video, because my account has obviously been removed, but that video has been re-uploaded, we can now look at this bootleg of Ray. All right, and let's see what we got here. I'm pretty sure, yep, it is the same bootleg. And they always use that same, like, menu. Like I said, every time I see this, I just think of that Garfield bootleg. Every single time. It never fails. It never fails at all. And much like that bootleg, yeah, we get the blue screen, like the beginning of that bootleg. And I'm sorry about the ear rape, but yeah, the blue screen, and then some kind of dinging noise. Yeah, like a horrible, like, feedback noise. It sounds like a dog whistle. Oh, wait, that's the beginning of the movie, now that I'm remembering. But because it's on a bootleg, and because it sounds so terrible, you know, you really just don't think that's coming from the movie. You just think that somebody's just blowing a dog whistle. I mean, because there's a dog right there on the logo, so it obviously makes a little sense, you know? Or no, that's not from the movie. That is somebody blowing a dog whistle. Like, just listen to that. That's horrible. I mean, it's horrible. It sounds like, I don't know. I don't know. Horrible sound quality, and really just about on par with mediocre video quality. However, despite the mediocre video quality, there is a Q mark, if I can sync it back up, which always makes the bootlegs, which always is a little worth it, you know, makes the bootlegs a little worth it. You guys probably saw the Q mark already. I can't slow it down for some reason on the player. All right, well, that was this bootleg array. This bootleg, I guess this bootleg wasn't too bad for the Q mark, you know, and for the blue screen. I don't know where they ripped this bootleg from. But it's the same exact bootleg as I've shown before a long time ago on one of my older videos. All right, and then we go on to Big Mama's House 2, another Martin Lawrence bootleg, because, yeah, I'm pretty sure I got College Road Trip on bootleg somewhere. Now, what's interesting about this bootleg are the credits. Do you guys see something just a little bit off about these credits? A little bit off about the fonts of these credits? In particular, this credit right here. Yeah, you gotta love it. And you know, I never knew that Big Mama's House was directed by Albert Brooks, Hank Scorpio himself. And according to USA Today, they called this film Comic Brilliance, which is a pretty glowing review from USA Today, especially because I think this movie got a 6% on Rotten Tomatoes. But, you know, and this is one of those movies, well, they kind of spelled Martin Lawrence right that time. At least they tried. So I guess like a year in between Rebound and a year in between Big Mama's House 2, you know, they finally were able to spell Martin Lawrence a little bit more correctly, you know. So let's take a whiff of this bootleg and see what we got on this bootleg. And let's see what we got for music, if there is any. Yeah, that's all I'm going to play of that. But of course, we got previews. Now let's see if these are some more glitchy, skippy previews, because it seems like every time there's previews on this disc, they skip. Every single time I have a bootleg, it's like the previews always skip. That's if we could get to them. Let's see, let me try this. Yep, it's sending me right back to the home screen. So let me see if I can get to those previews the other way. Or let's just play some of the movie. Let's see how the sound is on this one, because obviously the quality's not that great. Oh, look, Chloe Grace Moretz. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's the glitch gremlin from Angry Game Nerd. Okay. Look at that. It just totally corrupted the bootleg. Amazing. The bootleg's corrupted. Wow. Oh, wow, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that just glorious bootleg stuttering. It looks like something you'd see on like Adventure Time, or I don't know. It's the glitch gremlin and Vanellope Von Schweetz working their magic, just causing chaos on this bootleg of Big Mama's House 2. You just gotta love it, you know? Or is this some kind of like weird DMR or DRM, you know, on this bootleg? I mean, just look at that. I mean, look at it go. I can't believe it. I apologize for people with the a history of epilepsy, or people that are epileptic, if this is potentially hurting your eyes. But see, this is what you get. This is what you get when you buy a DVD of Big Mama's House 2 on the street corner. You get this, you know? You get a DVD that don't work, you know? Although this actually is making the movie seem a little more better than it already isn't. Yeah, this bootleg just gave up. I guess that bootleg's a keeper. Oh, we're actually doing pretty good with the bootleg DVDs, you know? I have to admit, the first time I was doing this, or not the first time, like when I was doing it this morning with the Rebound and stuff, I was a little underwhelmed. But as you can see, my motivation has actually changed. Hey, I'm going to throw away these cans of Heineken, but as I'm doing that, let me show you a clip to this amazing video that I just watched.
And Savannah Mendes is honestly my favorite character in this film. I don't care. I may be 20 years old, but I don't care. She's freaking hot.
I may be 20 years old, but I don't care. She's freaking hot. I don't care.
Okay, continuing the bootleg DVD optimism with this bootleg DVD that is in a former Blockbuster case. And that brings us to Transformers 2. Revenge of the Fallen, I assume. Alright, so let's see what this bootleg gives us. I'm pretty sure it's going to start right at the movie. I have a prediction. That's my prediction. Yep. Just as I expected, it starts right at the movie. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be one of those boring kind of bootlegs. But the quality is garbage. Yeah, and this looks like it's from like Russia or something like that. Judging from the subtitles right there. Yeah, the audio quality sounds kind of muffled, but you know, the audio quality just sounds really terribly muffled. You know, you gotta love that muffled audio quality. You know, you just gotta love it. Could you imagine being a kid, like when this movie came out, this was something you really wanted to see, and you had those like cheap ass parents that are like, well, here, you know, you want to watch Transformers 2, this is how you're gonna watch Transformers 2, you know? That is the only way you're gonna watch this movie, is on this god-awful bootleg. Unfortunately, I was one of those kids growing up. Even when I was in college, there were a few movies I had to bootleg. But you know, maybe that bootleg was just, you know, that was, I guess we're getting back to the bad bootlegs. But you know what? I actually think the next bootleg will be a little bit more better. The next bootleg, oh shoot. The next bootleg is this bootleg of Runaway Jury. Now, it's usually uncommon here for us to look at movies this older on a bootleg like this. Like, I think this is when people would still print them on like VHSs and stuff. But I have a feeling that this bootleg is going to be a direct rip of the DVD. That's what I think it's going to be. A direct rip of the DVD. That's my prediction for this bootleg of Runaway Jury. That is my prediction. And it comes from a VHS. Wow. It's not every day I see that. Now, I know there are bootlegs out there that are ripped from VHS tapes or VHS masters and transferred onto DVDs. So, you know, I just feel like it's one of those things that's a first for me here on the bootleg DVD videos.
How do you know about my mother? She was in the hospital, but now you're taking care of her.
And the audio is a little cleaner than your normal, average, everyday bootleg DVD. The quality sucks, but that's sort of given. There's no menu on this one, unfortunately. No menu at all. Let me see if I can just go back. Okay, so that kind of lifted up my spirits, you know, a little bit more. Yeah, that was actually a pretty interesting bootleg for what it was, you know. Yeah, it wasn't a rip of the DVD, but it's even better. It's a rip of a bootleg VHS. Like I said, I don't see that every time. And now we're going to close out this bootleg DVD video with The Matrix Reloaded. Now, I know you guys are saying you looked at a bootleg of The Matrix Reloaded. And yes, you guys are right. That bootleg. But this is a totally different bootleg of The Matrix Reloaded. Now, as you remember, this had The Matrix, but it was the wrong movie. It was The Matrix Revolutions. This one should have Reloaded this time. I can only imagine this one should have the right movie. You know, this time they can't really make that same mistake twice, can they? So you got the spine there. And then the back here, which is ripped from the video game Enter the Matrix, which was one of those games that I played, and I remember enjoying it for like the first 2 levels, and then it got kind of old, and then it got really hard. It kind of reminded me of like Max Payne, but with the Matrix, you know? And then there's the disc. So, let's see what this, oh shit, I dropped it. All right, let's see what this bootleg DVD of The Matrix Reloaded is going to give us, you know? See what this bootleg DVD is going to give us in terms of quality, you know? And we got FBI warning screen, which is very strange, especially for a bootleg like this. But that looks like a newer FBI warning. Like, if they were to use an FBI warning, it would be probably from like the Warner Brothers DVD from like 2003 or something like that, you know? And then the Lionsgate logo for some reason. Why the Lionsgate logo? I have no idea. And you gotta be kidding. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be absolutely kidding me. They couldn't have done it twice, could they? They really couldn't have done this twice. Oh wow. That ain't the Matrix. Is that Keanu Reeves? Is that Keanu Reeves? Is that Jada Pinkett? Is that Carrie-Anne Moss? Lawrence Fishburne? Oh look, Selena Gomez. What was Selena Gomez in the Matrix? Is it Spring Breakers? Which I shouldn't be showing here. I can't believe it. That's 2 freaking bootlegs that are the wrong goddamn movie. How the hell could you make the same fucking mistake twice? 2 bootlegs. 2 freaking bootlegs. I can't believe it. The wrong damn movie. The wrong goddamn movie. Twice. The wrong freaking movie. I can't believe the wrong freaking movie. I cannot believe it. I must be in the Matrix, because every copy I buy of The Matrix Reloaded will probably be the wrong goddamn movie. Every single freaking copy. At least this one was like Matrix, you know, was the wrong Matrix sequel. I get that. But this one is the wrong movie in general. Spring Breakers and The Matrix don't relate at all. At all. How do you make the same mistake twice? How do you make the same exact mistake twice? I can't believe it. I guess from now on, every bootleg I buy of this movie will probably be a different movie. I guarantee it. And the next, if I show Matrix Reloaded again, will it be Jurassic Park? Probably so. I can't believe you. How do you make the same mistake twice? This ain't Matrix. That ain't Matrix. That don't look like Matrix. This don't look like Matrix. You know, this does not look like Matrix. That is not Matrix. You know, I cannot believe. Hey, how did this happen? How could this happen to me twice? The wrong movie. How? I can't believe it. I cannot friggin' believe it.